Okay, I'm here talking to Pastor Shane Holden, who has started a couple of churches, successful radio ministry. Shane, just a question about leadership here. What advice would you give to someone who really wants to improve their leadership skills? Where should they start?
I would start with reading. When I was in Bible college, one of my best professors always used to say to us, readers are leaders and leaders are readers. You got to read and read successful leaders and get around those guys too as much as you can. And I know that we can't always be mentored in today's world. It doesn't always work like that.
Sure.
But you can be mentored from a distance. Guys like Mark Driscoll, they're out there, and that might not be everybody's taste. There's guys out there that are great leaders and leading movements. I listen to their sermons. I try to read their books. I try to get to conferences where they're speaking. So I think those are some of the main ways that, and ask people too. Ask the people that you're close to. Part of it is that leadership is a gift. And not everybody has the gift of leadership, but if you do have that gift of leadership, you have to hone it and you have to ask people, how am I doing here? What do you guys think about this? What do you think about that? And to communicate with people. And I think the main way to become a better leader is to understand that anything that you're doing in leadership isn't about you. It's about others. When I was really young, when I started my first church, I was a few months into it, I went to a leadership seminar. Good guys there, guys I still respect. But one of the main themes was God gives a man a vision, and then he calls people to come alongside and be the provision. And at 26 years old, I just knew that doesn't sound quite right. And I think that's part of why guys struggle in leadership in the church today. The average person doesn't want to feel like they're simply provision to some guy's vision. And that's not what leadership is biblically. Leadership biblically is servanthood. I see myself as a servant, and the people that God draws to, whatever it is that he's asked me to lead, they're the vision. And they have to understand that. As a leader, you have to communicate that to them. My goal is to serve you, to equip you, to train you, to release you to do what you're called to do. If you have a church with 100 people, even just 100 people, and you as leaders see those people as the vision of that church, and then your goal is to equip them and empower them to do what's in their heart to do, you're going to change the earth of 100 people. Wow. How much greater is that than one guy that has a vision that tries to get everybody to come be a part of his vision? And so I think to be a great leader, you have to see it like that. And I think everybody should have to watch Braveheart, because William Wallace was a great leader.
That's super. Thank you.